riding high. When I was king, I played it hard and fast. Walk away, want me there. Easy on me, oh, and it would. My people out there, my people out there, my people out there.
So now, welcome to our exploration of volunteering events, where we will uncover the common challenges faced by both volunteers and organizers. In this video, we will provide a balanced perspective, highlighting the unique issues each side encounters and offering insight on how to improve the overall experience for everyone involved. To understand the motivation and expectation of volunteers, we spoke with a few individuals who are regularly participate in event volunteers activities.
Because I want to expand my horizons, to have more experience and earn more skills. Because when I stay in Klang Valley, there's a lot of opportunity that I can have. For example, I can be a event crew member to communicate with corporate world, for example. And another one, I can join sports event because it will make me healthy also. Okay, that's the first one, to expand my horizon and experience and get more experience and knowledge. Initially, I expected to learn new things only and do the networking. But when I joined as a volunteer, I get more than that. For example, I get to know new friends, learn from them, because when you're doing a volunteer, you will meet a lot of various people. For example, I can meet an engineer, architect background.
While many volunteers come with high hopes and a strong sense of purpose, they often face common issues that can affect their experience. One major issue is the mismatch of expectation. Volunteers might sign up for one type of work but find themselves assigned to something completely different. Besides, there are also lack of training for the task. Many volunteers feel unprepared for the tasks assigned to them.
First of all, my role before for one of the event I joined as a volunteer before was the Jombran crew, and I was a part of the marshal before, and I am very satisfied with the job because they actually told us what we need to do before the day. I mean, like 1 week before of the event, they will tell us the job scope before we start to do it. So eventually, when we went to the event, we can prepare and we know what we are going to do, but there is no confusion. I am very satisfied with the event. I will give 10 over 10. Okay, for me, the communication is very good because eventually, before the event start, we have to be in one group of WhatsApp, right? So when we have in the same group WhatsApp, for the next day, we already know each other. Like we know the name already. So when we in the group, we just discuss about the task given. So we just have to divide among us, and the communication is also very good. I think that the communication is going very well. The communication went very good because I think most of the people there, they're also volunteer people, right? So we communicate very well with each other about the works given. Okay. As for me, the communication can be that good only if the organizer make it good too. So when they prepare us properly, we also can communicate with each other as good as they prepare us.
So we can conclude that by recognizing and appreciating volunteers, organizers can foster a more positive and motivating environment, ensuring that volunteers feel valued and encouraged to continue contributing. As we know, volunteers are essential to making any event run smoothly, but the role of organizers in managing and supporting these volunteers is just as crucial. So now, let's diving into the perspective of event organizers and how they can enhance the volunteer experience.
I have 4 core values, which is move, which is one is motivated. I need a motivational or motivated volunteers to be proactive in terms of the event. Second is optimistic. In every way of event, you need to have a optimistic side of view, because let's say if we have encounter some problem, we need to be calm and also see the bright side. The third one is actually be valuable. In terms of valuable is I need the volunteers to be valuable in terms of the team and also toward the success of the event throughout the entire of the event. And last one is I need have excellent in terms of excellent aura, excellent of grooming, excellent of approachable to the client, to my visitors, to my vendors. That is what I'm looking for volunteers lah. Motivated, optimistic, valuable, and also excellent. Alright, I have 4 also. So in terms, let's say I'm organizing for a 3 days 2 night event. So for the introduction, I will give a briefing to the volunteers, and after the briefing, I will show all the volunteers to the site recce venue lah, to know where is the water station, where is the exhibition center, where is the entrance, we need to collect the card, you know. And after that, I will brief about job scope of the volunteers. Let's say I have 3 department of volunteers. So first volunteers as in usher, and second is registration, and also the last one is technical. And the last one is house rules. House rules, what I call is the do's and the don'ts, which mean if you cannot do this and you cannot do that. But in terms of that, the volunteers need to follow my rules, because I'm organizing the event and they need to respect my house rules. Right, I have 2. I organized before for IT event, so we are all doing this vendor and also the, let's say, what we call kiosk, same like McDonald's. I just gave a simple briefing of the flow of the machine, and overall they can do by themselves lah. And the second one is I'm organizing for sports event for 2 days 1 night. Each of day we have almost 800 participants, so it consists of 1,600 participants in total. So for the volunteers, I have 35, and out of the 35, 28 of them, they know all the flow and they know all of the obstacle module. So I can say that some of the volunteers well support, and also they are the key of the success of my event.
Overall, we already discussed the importance of clear communication to align volunteers' expectation with their assigned tasks, the necessity of providing comprehensive training to ensure volunteers feel prepared, and the value of recognizing and appreciating volunteers to keep them motivated. Our organizer also shared their opinion and perspective. We hope these insights have been helpful for both the volunteers and organizers. Now, we want to hear from you. Share your own experience and suggesting for improving volunteers management in the comment below.